From Amouranth getting cooked by the entirety of the internet, all the way over to some streamer beef that picked up a little bit of traction, today we are recapping everything that the internet has been talking about, things that hit the explore page, things that stirred up some conversation online. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with too many YouTube channels. I went through this one myself, guys. Fearbuck already posted this. If you guys are new to the channel, what we have is we have these topics picked out for us, and every once in a while I'll pluck in my own that I've seen throughout the week, okay? And this is one of those that I saw, okay? Amouranth responds to someone who told her to put the fries in the bag. I own all the McDonald's in my city. If I ever put the fries in the bag, it'll be a publicity stunt because I own all the McDonald's in my city. But go off. Out of all of the replies that you could have, either that or just ignoring it. And I always say it's so easy for women to just absolutely degrade some random guy online too. Like, it's easy. You could just insult his character. You could just insult him in general. I know he might be looking for attention, but you had to say that, like, oh my God, I'm so rich. I own all of the McDonald's in my city. All of the replies absolutely cooked her. So we just capping for fun now. All of the replies are like this, guys. Every single one of them. I own all the McDonald's in my city. Yep. It's everybody's reaction to it, like, okay, weirdo. I own all the McDonald's in my city. More of the same. You guys are seeing a pattern over there. Okay, so put the fries in the bag then. Something that is not a still image. It's a better reply than what she's getting. This one's my favorite, guys. How she felt saying that. So true. I love that. Yep. You know, like, she tweeted that feeling like exactly that's how she was feeling too. You know what I mean? But let's continue on to a different topic over, guys. The random recruiter had this to say. How did you guys fumble remote work that badly? Kind of true. Kind of true, but there are a lot of working theories about this, and of course, there are actually some interesting replies that are over here for you. So, a few factors. Boomers not leaving the workforce, middle managers trying to justify their jobs, corporate real estate taking a nosedive, those day-in-the-life vids of those influencers doing no actual work, lounging by a pool. I wonder, and I've always wondered how much those videos affected remote work, because you're seeing less and less of it as time has gone on. How many people have you seen doing the remote work? It's like, oh my God, so here I am, just getting my morning coffee. I'm going to sit down in my meeting. And then they just go and do whatever for the rest of the day and not working. And anybody who works at home, like, there are a few jobs here that are actually like taxing working at home. But for the vast majority of people who work for home, it's not even comparable. Okay. Work from office was actually the result of a social experiment run several hundred years ago. Can the average employee be trusted to manage him or herself? It just needed to be reproven in 2020. And commuter trains into Chicago in 2025 would suggest that most businesses are still in a hybrid schedule. Interesting. You know what? The average employee, and this was easy to figure out. The average employee could not be trusted to manage it themselves. Absolutely not. I don't know why anybody would think otherwise, to be honest with you. Let's continue on, though. Cretans bragging online how they do 1 hour of work or no work at all and get paid by companies. They fumbled it for us on all that actually work. That's exactly it. That had to have been it, right? How many people do you know that do online work that work for like an hour and they get paid like a complete salary? Honestly, how many people do you know that? I know quite a few people personally, okay? Remote work isn't going anywhere. As technology advances, remote work is going to become the norm. The physical office is dying, and anyone who says it isn't is in complete denial. A job that is 99% on the computer and phone can be done from anywhere with an internet connection. I disagree with that, to be honest with you. I don't think it's dying at all. Like, you still need people to come in. There's a lot of jobs that require manual labor. The physical office is dying. Like, maybe like an actual office, maybe. But then again, I think that we have to worry about AI more than actual, like, just having people do remote work. That I do disagree with, but I'd love to know what you guys think about it in the comment section down below. Let's continue on to a new topic over here. I lost tens of millions of dollars on this show. I saw this. MrBeast revealed that he went over budget on Beast Games to help fix YouTubers' reputation on streaming platforms. I think he did a good job. Beast Games got a ton of hate, but if you actually sat down and you watched it and you did not expect it to be like the greatest show of all time, I thought it was actually like really, really good for what it did. And it's nice that MrBeast ended up actually caring about the quality of the show. Not many businesses are profitable at first. I'm sure season 2 will be even more profitable. I would imagine so. And I would imagine that he would do another season. Sounds like a power move for the greater good. It's rare to see someone prioritize community impact over profit. Pushing boundaries like that is what helps keep things exciting, both on YouTube and in gaming. Curious to see how this shapes up future collabs and content. Very well said, honestly. I have nothing to add to that one. Very, very well said. Not a big deal because MrBeast confirmed that he's a billionaire. Let's see.
Are you a billionaire? On paper, yeah, but I mean, in my actual bank account, I have less than $1 million. So
Okay, I believe that first part, but I don't believe that his bank account's less than $1 million. I don't believe that because people would be freaking out about that. Be like, oh my god, Mr. Beast has $10 million in the bank. Mr. Beast has $50 million in the bank, and he's not using it to help people like me. Hollywood spends millions on marketing. Mr. Beast spends millions on making sure people watch. That's a whole new era of entertainment. Ooh, very, very well said. Very well said, and very true for the most part by Mr. Beast, okay? Let's continue on to the user by Brandon. It's an investment. He'll be fine. Also true. Also probably true, I should say. He got 30 million more subscribers, approximately 500K a year from ad revenue only. If they buy chocolate merch, he'll be fine. Yeah, Mr. Beast will always be fine, dude. If he survived what he just went through on the internet, then he'll be A-okay continuing on. Let's continue on to Call of Duty comms. The sad thing is, a ton of people would buy this skin. There's no way this is real. I feel like I would have heard about that. There's no way that this is real. Dude, who wouldn't buy this? Let's be real. Who wouldn't buy this if you were playing COD? But the problem is, I personally wouldn't like additions like this put into Call of Duty. It's a little bit more of a serious game. This is something like, and I don't want to say Fortnite, but the reason I'm using Fortnite as an example is because it's a wacky game. You know, like, I don't think that something like this fits in something like Call of Duty, something like Battlefield, and I don't like the fact that we, like, what was it, Nicki Minaj got added? I haven't seen that collaboration, but you get my point. I wouldn't prefer a game like Call of Duty. I'd rather see this than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No, I don't agree with that. But I get it for, like, the sake of playing Call of Duty, but either one of them just, like, ruins the reputation they have of, like, being, like, a serious a serious, like, shooter game, okay? But if I call if I call someone a F-ass, I'm comp banned for a month. Yep. That's how it works. That's exactly how it works, okay? Way better than half the other characters you can choose from. Yeah, Call of Duty does need a little bit better customization with your characters. I asked my chat today, and they all said they would buy it. Who, like, let's be real, guys. The vast majority of people watching this video, and probably you as well, would buy that Call of Duty skin. Let's continue on. Nothing sad about it. Men and women rather see and play as attractive characters. Okay. I did not know that was going to be one of the replies. YouTube, I'm extremely grateful to be on this platform. That is a disgusting, disgusting thing to say, okay? Can't believe people like that are allowed an opinion. Okay, let's continue on, guys. I can already imagine seeing some people running around with this character in the lingerie skin. I wonder what finishers it comes with. Probably something 18 plus and should have stayed on corn websites. Oh boy, we're just going to continue on with that one. Let's continue on to a brand new topic, a little bit of the opposite, okay? SpongeBob has become the longest running animated children's TV series ever, surpassing Arthur. I didn't even know Arthur had that record, to be honest with you. Hot take, Arthur is one of the most overrated kid shows of all time. I didn't love Arthur. I thought it was the characters were a little bit annoying. The artwork was a little bit weird as well. SpongeBob is where it's at. SpongeBob's goated. SpongeBob still having episodes come out, although SpongeBob is a shell of its former self, man. Still not the same. But Arthur did have one of the most iconic memes of all time. How much does that actually stand for? Does it stand for? Does it beat SpongeBob? I'll still watch it whenever I see it on. I don't know if we're talking about SpongeBob or Arthur there, but I agree with that. My wife and I ever watch SpongeBob every once in a while. I have a kid that's 9 months old, and we try to, or 10 months now. We try to get her to like SpongeBob all the time because my wife and I both love SpongeBob. She doesn't care about SpongeBob one little bit, but we'll slowly convert her. It'll be okay. Arthur gonna have to get that back in blood. I just spit on my monitor. Oh, that was disgusting. Oh my god. Arthur, bringing out the worst to me. This is why we don't watch Arthur. This is why we watch SpongeBob. That was gross. Sorry about that if you can see that, everybody. People complain too much about modern SpongeBob. Sure, the original 3 seasons are best, but I'll argue that in up until about 10, it was goated, okay? People hold the first 3 seasons way too highly. After the creator Stephen Hillenburg quit, seasons 4 and 5 still had a lot of good episodes and memorable moments. Some fans claim that season 4 is part of the golden age. Up until season 7, at the very least, is part of the golden age. I will sit on that. I will absolutely sit on that. Some of the best episodes of all time were up until season 7. I didn't even know Stephen Hillenburg quit after the first 3 seasons. Dude, I can so see people just not even giving it a chance. I didn't know that. I can so see people going, Stephen Hillenburg quit season 3? Yeah, the season 4 doesn't hit the same. Nuh-uh. In season 9, the creator was rehired alongside other classic writers. Seasons 9, 10, and 11 were pretty good. They're considered a renaissance age of the for the series, excuse me. Yeah, I agree with that. I said about 10, right? So 9, 10, 11, I agree. I thought they were good, and I didn't know that the classic writer got rehired. Even dislike seasons 6, 7, 8. Who disliked those? That's crazy. Anyways, had a few good episodes if you filter them well. And also, most of the problems of the post-movie episodes are things that the Golden Age seasons had. It's just that new writers couldn't handle them well. That's an interesting take. I had no idea about that about Steven Hillenburg. I didn't know that at all. Let's continue on, though. Back off the SpongeBob topic. OF model Sophie Rain reveals that she has earned $50 million since starting her account just over a year ago. I still don't know if I believe this. There's enough SIMPS in the world where I can go, yeah, you know what, that's probably the case. But at the same time, like, this could just be a whole marketing thing. I'm open to both being true. You never know what's for real, right? Me seeing drug dealers and OF girls buying their fourth car while I wake up at 6 a.m. every morning trying to be a good person. Society does not give us the proper motivation to get up, go to work, and get a valuable job, or valuable, okay? It confuses me how these people earn more than doctors. The truth living up to the name over here, because there's 1,000 doctors sending your money. Like, sex sells, man. Sex sells. And as sad as it is, it completely makes sense why they earn more than doctors. Once-in-a-generation type talent deserves a once-in-a-generation type pay. So I don't do OS, but there aren't Sophie Rains on every corner. Show me better all-around looking female than Sophie Rain. Bet you can't. I'm with this one, okay? Go outside. There's 15 Sophie Rains in every Starbucks around the world right now. Yeah, I mean, like, she's a very, very attractive woman, but man, like, she's nothing crazy. I don't know, like, I actually don't know what she even shows on her OF. Like, why is she so popular? Is it just because of the Bop House? I don't know. Regardless, the men who are paying for this are disgusting. You could have invested that money in something worthwhile, but you just wanted a brief, meaningless high. Yep, and it's incredible to me. It's incredible to me. At least, like, you know what? I understand it all. But I think it is disgusting, man. I think the whole thing is disgusting. I think it's pathetic. Just think about this. Think about your ancestors watching over you right now. Think about your grandfather. A lot of us watching this probably had, like, their grandparents pass, rest in peace. But think about your grandfather watching over your shoulder what you're doing to pixel on a screen for a girl who doesn't even know you exist. Think about it that way, man. Think about it that way. That might change your tune a little bit. Now I understand. Iconic. Absolutely iconic. People always say Thanos was right until he wanted to keep half the universe. Ultron was on the internet for 5 seconds and realized it needed to go. Whoever started sharing this around, dude, I want to know. Miss Silver has one of the most iconic comments in the entirety of YouTube, and it's crazy. Stood the test of time, man. Let's continue on. Ooh, I saw this. Sometimes it surprises me how people are still so nice to me. Pokimane broke down in tears describing how friendly fans were during her trip to Paris. Let's see how this one goes, man.
That people have still been so nice to me.
Hang on. Let's do a little tear inspection.
Even though I've been...
Her makeup looks intact. I don't see any tears dripping down her face. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt of the camera, maybe.
more distant, you know?
Where's the tears? I'm sorry. Sorry.
I just think it's so sweet.
Oh, hang on. That looks a little bit better. Is she forcing it? Nope. No tears.
Guys, stop spamming hearts. I'm just gonna cry more. Can you...
Cry more? You're not crying.
Spam Sage or something?
Spam what?
Non, vraiment, parfois, ça me surprit.
I don't know what that means.
Comment que les gens sont
I have no idea what that
encore
means.
tellement gentils envers moi, tu sais?
I still don't see any tears, Pokey.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, je dois rire. Vous devez pas être gentil.
Oh, like, this is the problem. So many people have Pokimane, man. It's like, oh my god, look how mean everybody is to me. And then she uploads things like this.
Sorry.
Or it's like you're clearly not crying. Like your eyes aren't red. Your makeup's
That
fine.
people have
It's
still
it's
been-
it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I can't wait to see these replies, all right? I should have said this because I was thinking about it. She set up her camera, lights, and mics start crying on command. The people who cry on command, the people who film themselves crying need to be studied. They do. They really, really do. It's never sincere. It's crazy to me that people do that, and it's crazy to me that people don't see through that, okay? Strange reaction to people being nice. It's not that uncommon. Most of the people in the world are, in fact, nice. I don't really know if I agree with that one. But seeing people be nice to Pokey, like, definitely isn't uncommon. I guarantee you that in public, she gets more kindness than she does hatred, if any hatred whatsoever. People are nice everywhere. Only a small percentage are mean, and the meanest ones are always spewing hate online, but it would take a selfie with you IRL. That's so true, too. Yeah, give me some clout, Pokimane. Bro, get the camera. Gonna fake cry for these tier 3 SIMPS. Unfortunately, actually, YouTube, very grateful to be on the platform over here. This is probably the most inaccurate comment that we've taken a look at today, okay? Let's just continue on. This is the one that I knew was being included in the video today, but I haven't kept up on this. I have not watched this video. Kick streamer Alyb0ba crashes out on female streamer Laura the Explorer. Let's see what's going on over here, okay?
I see a lot of people on Twitter bitching again.
And I hear there's music in the background over here, guys, so I might have to use YouTube's erase feature. If that's the case, the audio is going to get a little bit muffled. The AI is going to try to keep everything else, so apologies if it sounds a little bit weird.
And let me tell you what it has to do with. Fucking streaming. Why do y'all care about what other people stream at? It's weird as fuck. It's just fucking, because this is the same bitch that tried to fucking
Oh, I see she's streaming on Kick over here. I don't get what the big deal is either. I know a lot of people freak out on Kick streamers because they're streaming on Kick and there's gambling, but I get the idea behind it, and gambling does ruin lives, but I think we need to take care of Twitch before anything and what they have going on with their, their all my links.
Cancel F3. Kick really is just not the same. It feels so dead right now for gamers. The push being IRL/gambling buries us gamers. Twitch still very much highlights gamers, larger gaming categories, etc. Like, first of all, bitch, shut the fuck up. One.
You know what? And please comment down below if you're different, but I don't know anybody who actually watches content on Kick. It's obviously popular. I don't know, so I can't say Kick isn't really just the same. I've actually never been on the Twitch platform or Kick platform, excuse me, and I don't know anybody who regularly or if at all watches Kick.
Like, and I'm gonna give you guys a prime fucking example. I was the gamer. I was the, if you know, you know. I used to never even chat before.
I don't know her as the gamer, and I recognize the name Alyb0ba, but I'm not familiar with her content.
It's called adapting, bitch. First of all, like, you really think I'm gonna fucking sit here and play a game, one, that has a bunch of cheaters, and two, no offense, nobody fucking wants to watch No, I hate to break it to you, but nobody wants to watch Call of Duty. No.
I disagree with that. Are you kidding me? Like, again, guys, I'm being realistic over here. Look at this girl. I just blocked her view. Look at this girl over here. A lot of people would watch her play Call of Duty. A lot of people would. But to be fair to her point, I guess it's not necessarily for the game Call of Duty, but a lot of people like watching Call of Duty, man. It's just not as popular as it was.
Nobody wants to watch that right now. Nobody. I don't care. Like, I'm gonna say it. Nobody, I don't want to watch it.
Yep, okay, because you don't want to watch it means nobody else wants to watch it, and if you're having that experience with people in your chat specifically wanting you to not play Call of Duty, they would rather get your attention on just chatting. Please read my chat, Alyb0ba, please. People still want to watch Call of Duty.
Facts. Chat, you guys know. Here's the thing, guys. Adapt. And I'll give you a prime example. I still game. I play Marvel Rivals. And Kick shows me a lot of love. I think a lot of bitches are just getting mad because, no offense, your fucking content sucks. That's the bottom line. Is your content fucking sucks.
Yeah, a lot of people... I don't know Laura the Explorer and why she's crashing out on this girl, but the people who are constantly taking down other streamers, making a big deal out of everything. We just made a video about this, about a streamer or a YouTuber doing this to Pokimane. They're often, not worried about their own thing, because the people at the top, a lot of them just worry about their own thing, worry about making money, worry about making the best content. And the people who are crashing out are looking for some clout. Typically.
And stop worrying about where fucking people stream.
Yeah, it's such a nonsense, like, thing to care about, you know?
Kick ain't dead. It's just getting started, baby. Anyway,
I actually don't know. I wonder what the future of Kick's going to be like. I can't predict that for you.
don't worry about what other streamers are doing. Don't rely, and also this is a big fucking one I've been noticing recently. Don't rely on other streamers for your success. Just because you're friends with another big streamer, you really think they're fucking, no offense, like, my fucking people are here for me. They don't want to watch your fucking goofy ass. Like, I'm being real.
I mean, it depends on the streamer. There's definitely streamers that can help you. But yeah, she's right in saying don't depend on another streamer.
No one wants to say that. Everyone's like, oh, I'm gonna be nice, fake nice. No, I'm fucking over the fake shit. Ain't none of that around here. Nobody, that's what I'm saying. Like, worry about yourself. Build your own community. Don't use somebody else's community. Don't use somebody else's mods. Don't worry.
Okay, if she's talking about using and relying and just getting your viewership off of somebody else, then I agree with her. This whole last part, she's spitting
like,
in.
it's corny. It's giving, I'm not an original bitch. Just saying.
Could be packaged a little bit better, but especially that last part over there I thought was pretty well said. So I guess that this was some beef going on. It got 511.7k views, just that one clip. Laura the Explorer ended up responding to that and said, way to shit on all gaming streamers, you goofy ass. Wow. Keep on talking about me, baby. I thought that she had an okay clip, man, but I'm not armed with the entire information over here. Daisy Michelle ended up replying to that and said, everyone is entitled to their opinions, and she is right. IRL and chatting streams on Kick tend to do better. COD is dead because of Activision. If you enjoy it, for sure keep playing it, but if low viewership is your priority, you do need to adapt. The name calling was uncalled for, though. I guess it's a fair point, but I don't think that COD is dead at all. COD still has a phenomenal fan base. It's just not as popular as it once was. This is kind of what I was wondering. I was the gamer. I was the gamer for those who know. No, I was the YouTuber over here. For those of you who know, you know I was the YouTuber. The guy on YouTube. You know, I am your guy with too many YouTube channels though. What's corny is the selfishness that comes with people being streamers. All this me, calling other creators content ass, because that's definitely for someone else to say. The only thing I agree with is the stuff that she said about COD. I'd rather be irrelevant than nasty online to get clout. Being real, not just plain bullying someone in front of a whole community of people. I don't know who this person's talking about. Maybe I just need to look more into the situation, guys. I apologize. Let's continue on to Fearbuck again. I think we started off the video with Fearbuck, didn't we? Hooters is reportedly filing for bankruptcy due to a decline in customers and financial struggles. Still crazy to me that this is even a thing, but it kind of makes sense of the world that we're in right now. Bankruptcy at a time where there are more gooners is insane. Yeah, but the gooners aren't leaving their house and they're getting addicted to their AI chats now. Put bad bitches and watch the money grow. That definitely would help. We have seen a little bit of a lack of that. OF ruined it. Absolutely it did. A lot of people are getting their content online. A lot of people would rather just, you know, goon to their pixels than actually get up. And I'm against like an idea of an establishment like Hooters existing, but OF probably did play a part in it. We actually did take a look at this though and took a little bit of a deep dive because the internet found a hilarious way to fix this. We just made a bunch of memes and the memes actually would work. If you want to check that out, then you can check out this video right here. I would love to have you guys over there. Thank you very much for watching and take care, everybody.